Hey everyone, welcome back to Gem Crypto. Today we're reviewing Matcha DEX and I'll also show you exactly how to use it step by step. If you have ever swapped tokens on different DEXs and felt like it's too much hassle jumping between platforms and figuring out the best price, this video is for you. This video is sponsored by the Matcha team, but I'll keep it honest and beginner friendly. The idea behind Matcha is simple. It's a DEX aggregator. That means instead of going to different DEXs manually to find the best deal, Matcha checks over 100 liquidity sources for you, including Uniswap, Curve, Sushi, and more, and helps you get the best rate for your trade. So in the next 10 minutes, we'll break down what a DEX aggregator is and how Matcha stands out, especially how it handles transaction fees and its recent expansion to the Solana network. I'll walk you through everything step by step, and at the end, I'll give you my honest review of the Matcha DEX aggregator. If you like detailed reviews and tutorials like this, make sure to hit the like and subscribe so I can keep the videos coming. Alright, so what exactly is a DEX aggregator? Think of it like Skyscanner, but for crypto swaps. So instead of checking Uniswap, Curve, SushiSwap, and 100 different DEXs one by one, Matcha checks them all for you. It finds the best price for the trade you want to make, and sometimes it even splits your order across multiple platforms or different tokens to get you a better deal. This solves the bigger pain point in DeFi trading, which is fragmented liquidity. When you initiate a swap, what happens is that the system queries these sources to find a route that offers the best execution price, aiming to minimize slippage, which is the difference between expected and the actual price. Often this involves routing your trade through multiple DEXs, liquidity pools, or tokens in a single transaction. It is built by ZeroX Labs, the same team behind the ZeroX protocol. That's like the plumbing behind a bunch of other trading platforms like MetaMask Swap, Coinbase Swap. They all use ZeroX under the hood. Matcha is just a clean, easy to use front end that sits on top. And just to clean things up, ZeroX has a token called SatAlX, but Matcha itself does not have its own token. At the end of the day, Matcha's goal is to save you time and money. You connect your wallet, choose your tokens, and let Matcha handle the routing in the background. So no jumping between tabs, no guessing which DEX gives you the best price, Matcha just finds it for you. Alright, so that's basically what a DEX aggregator does, and more specifically Matcha DEX, which has actually been around since 2020. But there have been some major developments recently from the Matcha team that I think are worth mentioning. Until recently, Matcha only supported Ethereum and EVM compatible chains, being like Polygon, Base, and Arbitrum, but now they've added support for Solana, which runs on totally different tech. That's a big deal because bridging EVM and Solana in one interface isn't easy, but Matcha pulled it off. So why does this matter? Because it reflects the growing user activity and developer interest on Solana, whether it's meme coins or the AI agent craze. Well, I know meme coins aren't the hottest thing right now, but meme coins are like gambling and people love to gamble no matter what. So I honestly think if we get a full-blown bull market, Solana trading volume, including meme coins, will take up significantly. So my guess is that more DEXs will start supporting not just EVM chains, but Solana too. But let's come back to Matcha for now. One of the biggest problems with these meme coins, especially after Pump.Fund took off last year, is that there are tons of fake tokens, scams, rug pulls, you name it. So I'll give you a quick example. Let's say you're on Uniswap and trying to swap for some Pepe token. What you will see on the search results is that there are a bunch of copycats and they are very confusing. And I can give you another example. So we are on Jupiter right now. Let's say I'm trying to swap for some random meow token, some random meme coin. And when you search for it, like the address will get cut off, so you don't know the full picture if that is the actual token you're trying to buy. And even if there's like a chat mark next to it, like most of the time, you still don't know if the token is legit. So this is where Matcha's extra safety data comes in handy. Let's say, well, I'm searching for AI16 sats token. You'll get a bunch of data in just like one interface. So straight off the page, you already see the security audit, the liquidity that is like being 6 out of 10. If you scroll down, you get even more information. So first off, you get like the risk scores based on the multiple risk factors. And if you scroll down, you'll see the liquidity score, which shows if there's real trading volume behind the token and how much you can trade without moving the price. You also get a bunch more information, whether there are any contract audit flags via Go plus security. And of course, you can also see the token age and holder distribution, which gives you context to help you judge if the tokens is legit. Now, let's also talk about one of my favorite features of Matcha. It's called Matcha Auto. Well, if you've been confused about gas fees or had a trade fail because you didn't have enough ETH or Solana in your wallet, this feature makes your life a lot easier. Because this is usually what happens on most DEXs, we are on Uniswap, and if you're trying to swap from, I don't know, for example, ETH to USDT, you actually have to pay for gas fee twice. Before you even do a swap, you need to approve the token, and which already costs gas fee. Then when you do the actual swap, you have to pay even more gas fee, and if the network gets busy, the fees go even higher. For Matcha instead, if you turn on Matcha Auto, you don't need to worry about any of that. You just sign once and Matcha will take care of the rest. Behind the scenes is using something called a Matcha transaction. You sign the trade off-chain, no gas required, Matcha submits it for you and they cover the gas up front. What they'll do is that they'll then take that gas fee from the tokens you're receiving, so you don't need to hold ETH or SOL just to pay for gas. Another thing Matcha Auto does is bundle everything into one step, which is approval and swap. What they're essentially doing is that you don't need to click multiple times or worry about forgetting a step. And before it even submits your trade, Matcha runs a simulation to check if it will go through successfully. If the price is moving too fast or the trade might fail, it cancels it early, saving you from wasting gas. They said this helps reduce failed trades by like 85%, which is pretty insane. Also, for anyone worried about getting front run or sandwiched by bots, that's called MEV, Maximal Extractable Value. Matcha Auto routes your trade privately, not through the public meme pool, so it's a lot safer. All these adds up to a smoother, cheaper, and more beginner-friendly experience. In fact, they said 70% of their users already use Matcha Auto because why wouldn't you, right? But besides Matcha Auto, there are other features for you that is worth knowing. First is, of course, limit orders. If you have used a centralized exchange like Binance or Coinbase, you've probably seen limit orders before. It's when you set your own price and the trade only goes through if the market hits that price. Super useful if you don't want to buy or sell right away at current rates. So of course, Matcha lets you do this as well. You just need to set the amount and the price you want, and your order waits quietly in the background. It only goes on chain when it's actually filled, so in most cases, you don't pay gas to set one up. So the second feature I love about Matcha is the smart routing. This is where Matcha really shows its power. Remember earlier we talked about how Matcha checks across 100 plus DEXs to get you the best price. For example, if I'm swapping from wrapped ETH to wrapped BTC, if you scroll down, you see the routing is super complex and it's not just a simple scan. The routing engine can split your trade into parts, send each part to different liquidity sources or even through multiple steps, and optimize the route to save you money and reduce slippage. So if you open the route, you'll see what's happening in real time, what's happening behind the scene, and that's how Matcha helps you get the most bang for your buck, even in a very complex, fragmented DeFi world. Alright, so that's pretty much everything you need to know about Matcha. If you want to try it out yourself, the process is super simple. Just go to the Matcha website using the link in the description box below. Connect your wallet, whether it's MetaMask for EVM chains or Phantom or Backpack for Solana. Then choose the token you want to swap from and what you want to get. Doesn't matter if it's ETH or SOL or some random meme coins. Matcha will search across 100+ sources to give you the best price automatically. If you turn on Matcha Auto, you don't even need to worry about gas fees or approvals. It all gets handled in one step, but just bear in mind it's not for all trading pairs. So yeah, personally, I do like using Matcha because it puts my mind at ease. If you're curious to test it out, you can use my link in the description box below. If you found this helpful, smash that like button and subscribe for more non-fluff crypto explainers, and drop your questions in the comments if you have any, and I'll try to answer as many as I can. Thanks for watching, I'll catch you guys in the next one.